all jokes aside, we almost lost our life. We was literally about to crash. My girlies and gang and it's your girl Anaria, but just call me Narvi, and welcome back to another freaking episode of That's So Sorry. Y'all, I don't know if y'all can know, I don't know if y'all noticed or if y'all could tell, but I'm not using my phone anymore. I'm using my camera. I finally figured out how to operate and work my freaking camera. And that's what we're using right now. And I just feel mad amped. I feel mad lit. I just feel like the vibrations and everything is mad good. Like, it's just giving professional. Like, it's giving, this is how it was been supposed to be. Like, it's just, I'm just really feeling the vibrations right now. I feel like I'm really talking to y'all. Not like when I was on my phone, I didn't feel like I was talking to y'all. But it's just, this is upgraded and it feels good. It feels good. But honestly, as y'all see by that title, today I'm going to be giving y'all a story time. I've done a story time before, so this is like my second story time because I know I've done my first fight story time, I think. Yeah, go tune into that if you haven't seen that. So this is my second story time. I don't want to do too much talking. I kind of really want to get straight into this story time. So grab your snacks, your popcorn, your drinks, or whatever you need, and let's get into this video. Alright, y'all, so as you see by that title, today's story time is going to be on the time I took my mom's car on a joyride. So this goes back, it wasn't too long ago. I'm 19 right now, so this happened like 2 years ago. I believe I was like 17 when this happened. This happened about like 2 years ago. And basically how it started was, okay, so I'm with my, who was texting me? I'm with my boyfriend at the time. So basically my ex, but he wasn't my, I was with my boyfriend at the time. And basically me and him, we had already like kind of been talking, like we had already asked my mom previously. We just been asking her like, oh, would you let us drive your car? Would you let us drive your car? Blah, 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 whoop-de-whoop. And she was just looking at us like, side eye, major side eye,
bombastic side eye, criminal offensive side eye.
And so basically it was just this one particular day. It's probably like late. It's late. It's like 9-10ish. It's 9-10ish o'clock. And I'm like, yo, it was me who had brought it up. I didn't bring up the idea of, oh, let's go take my mom's car on a joyride. It was basically how it happened, how we ended up in my mom's car was basically, I was like, oh, let's go in my mom's car, let's just smoke, let's just chill in the car, like just to chill in the car. So we go in the car. What we had spoke about wasn't what had happened. When we get in the car, we looked at each other and we was just like, it was like twin telepathy. We was just on the same timing. And I'm like, hey, if you there, you feel me? It was like, it was whatever. I was down for whatever. The night was young, and I was just like, I'm down to do whatever. If you down, I'm down. But yeah, so basically, he was in my boyfriend at the time, he was in the driver's seat. I was in the passenger seat. He's honestly, at the time, he was a way better driver than me. So I let him do that work. But yeah, at first we was thinking, it was just gonna be like a quick little up the street, down the street, that's it. So we're in the car, we're thinking about where we should go, blah blah blah. Like I said, it was supposed to be just up the street and down the street. So I'm trying to figure out like how we just like, did we just take off? I'm trying to think. Oh, okay, so first it kind of was like a up the street type of thing at first, because basically we had drove to this this like parking lot area, It's like, it's not too far from my house, but it's a small bit of a drive for niggas who don't got their license. But yeah, freaking, we had drove to like this parking lot area, and then I'm taking videos, we're just filming ourselves. He's driving, thinking he that shit. I'm just like, yeah, babe, yeah, stink. Yeah, we're both just like mad lib right now. And then so we pull into the parking lot area, and then we're just chilling. That's when we smoked. We was originally supposed to be just smoking, but we got to the parking lot area, and that's when we was just smoking. We was just chilling, just talking, just chatting. And then me being me, I'm like, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Stink, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I look up, he said, what you want to eat? I wasted no time, looked up what's open at this time. Wendy's. So so it had to be way later than this then, because there's actually a Wendy's that's next to my house, and that one wasn't even open. So it had to be way later. It definitely was way later, because my mom was knocked. And my mom don't go to sleep, like, my mom go to sleep around like 12, 1-ish. So it had to be like real late. So it was probably around that time. So yeah, I looked up something to eat that's open at the moment, and it was Wendy's, and I believe the Wendy's was like in Quincy. And I live in Boston, so Quincy's kind of like a little bit of a drive. So we had to, so we're in the driveway right now. I looked the place. Let's go to Wendy's. We both agreed on Wendy's, but we had to go back to my house because I had to go get my money. We didn't have no money on us, so we had to go get our money from upstairs. And then doing that was scary as heck. I had to freaking be quiet, sneak, and then I live in an apartment, and the freaking door is mad loud. So it's mad loud, and on top of that, my mom wakes up to anything. Like, my mom, she's like a witch. Like, she just hears and knows anything. So I'm trying to be mad quiet, and clearly it was a success. Got my wallet, got what I needed to get, went back downstairs, and we was on our way to Quincy. We was on our way to Quincy, bro. We was on our way to Quincy. Yeah. So anyways, I got my wallet, I get back in the car, and we just head back on the road. And the whole time, he's still driving. I was the navigator, he was the driver. And I'm a terrible navigator. Oh my God, I'm such a bad navigator. Well, back then I was a terrible navigator. So, like I said, I live in Boston, and we was going to a Wendy's in Quincy, so we had to literally get on the highway to get there. Yeah, we kind of like got on the highway to get there, and as soon as we get on the highway, that boy, zoom, he thought he was Mr. Speed and shit. I'm like, boy, relax. And before we had gone on the highway, there was actually a point where I told him I want to drive, like, let me drive. But this was before we got on the highway, so it's like it was like a dark street. It was like a dark street. There was a few houses around, but it was just like a street before we got to the highway. I freaking get in the driver's seat. I'm driving. I'm thinking I'm doing good. I'm driving slow. I'm driving steady. And he freaking has to turn the freaking wheel this way, because I don't know why, but I'm thinking that we're going straight. But I guess because he's in the passenger, he could better see. I don't know. But we was turning. I'm thinking we're driving straight, but we're driving like this. He had to freaking pull the thing over. I'm like, yeah, this is not for me. I got back in the passenger seat. He got back in the driver's seat. Went on the highway. And yeah, if y'all hear noises in the back, that's my dog. But yeah, so we get on the highway. He starts acting like he's Mr. Speed and shit. Da da da. Whole time we're just driving. We finally get to Wendy's. We played it all cool. Went through the freaking drive-through like we been doing this. Like, we went through the drive-through like we been doing this. Yo, let me get a Baconator combo large mango pineapple lemonade. Yeah, he got what he wanted. Yeah, we pulled in after we freaking ordered. We actually had 8 in like the Wendy's parking lot area. We had 8 because he needed a little break real quick, because that was a lot for him. All that driving was a lot. It was a lot. Let me stop. Yeah, we had 8 and everything in the freaking Wendy's parking lot. And then after we finished eating, we head back home. we head back to my house. And y'all, this is where niggas almost lost their life. Like, all jokes aside, we almost lost our life. So I don't know. It had to do with, cause for one, I should have mentioned this before. Me and him are both blind. Like, these prescription. Me and him are both blind. Like, but I'm more blind than him. But our eyesight is terrible. So it's dark. We're driving back from Wendy's to head back to my house. We're on the highway, and I'm the navigator. I'm telling him how to get back to my crib. So I'm telling him, yo, you're about to turn and make a whoop-de-whoop around, whatever the hell. And then freaking, I'm looking at my phone. I look up. Y'all know, like, when you're on the highway and it's like those metal rail things. I look up and all I seen was that. We was literally about to crash into the metal rail thingy. I'm like, no freaking way right now. Like, this is a sign from God. Like, we should have stayed our ass in that motherfucking house. Y'all, but yeah, hold on. I need some water. Dang, this is a lot of storytelling. But yeah, I freaking look up. We're damn near about to freaking rush into the damn fucking metal rail. Lord have mercy. But good thing he drifted us back into where we needed to be. So it was good. Niggas ain't died. Niggas ain't, you see niggas is still living. But it was a close call. When I tell you it was a close call, it was a close call. Shit. Hold on. Whew. All right, y'all. I had to get something real quick. But where are we at? So, yeah. So we're about to freaking hit the thing. We're about to literally almost lose our lives. But he got us back on track. So we was good. We was good. That was the first incident. So we're headed back. We're on the highway. We get closer back to my house. And I'm gonna just fast forward. So we're in front of my house. But we're in front of my house, and luckily the parking spot that my mom had originally parked in was still there. So that was good. Because if it wasn't there, we damn near just totaled ourselves. Or I don't know. So the parking spot was still there, so that was good. So we tried parking. And it was parallel park, right? Yeah, it was a parallel parking spot. We tried to park, y'all. Y'all, my camera had died. So anyways, I'm using my phone right now. I switched over to my phone. So if the quality is a little different, that is why. I apologize. But anyways, let's get back into this story time. When I tell y'all, us trying to get this parking together, it was like, that's what was our major downfall. Well, not our only major downfall. We're finna get into other major downfall. But that was one of the major downfalls. We could not get the parking right. I swear we tried like 30, okay, I dragged it, like about 5 attempts, and we could not get the fucking parking right. We just couldn't get it right. I tried to freaking remember the tactics, because I had recently around that time I had recently went to some driving classes. So I'm trying to remember what my instructor told me. I'm telling him, I'm like, yo, you gotta make sure your mirror is aligned with the other car's mirror, so when you go into the turn, you could and the you know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Nothing was working. It was just not working. It was not working at all. He tried mad times, it just wasn't working. So we low-key did something dumb as hell. Like, looking back at it, it was stupid, but hey, it is what it is. But freaking, after we tried multiple attempts and we couldn't freaking get the parking spot, we couldn't get the car in the freaking parking spot, we came up with our only hope. We had to freaking ask somebody. That was literally our only hope, was to freaking ask somebody. So, I had told him, just freaking ask somebody. So we're looking at cars pass by, and we finally stopped a car. And luckily, the guy was real nice. We told him the situation, and he was cool. He was like, all right, got you, da-da-da-da. He did his little 1-2, got the car in a parking spot. Boom. Oh, but I didn't mention, before before we even did all that, while he was attempting to freaking put the car in the parking spot, before we even called the fucking stranger, he had scratched my mom's car on another car. Y'all. He has scratched my mom's car on another car. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. But the scratch wasn't an OD scratch, but someone like my mom, it was visible. It was a visible scratch. It wasn't OD though, but yeah. Anyways, the dude, he helped us out. He got the car in a parking spot, and that was that. So then, y'all, after that, we go back upstairs. We're honestly thinking everything's cool. We're thinking we just got away with this. We're thinking we really just did that. We're thinking we really just came up on some, you feel me? We thinking we just took a ride, got us some food. We're lit right now. We're really lit. We're not thinking nothing of it. We go upstairs, we chill, da-da-da. But the next day, y'all, so the next day comes around, and obviously my mom has to use her car. And honestly, all I remember is her leaving out, her coming back in, mind you, it's like, I would say it's like the afternoon. Me and my boyfriend at the time, we're just chilling in my room, still thinking nothing of it. We got a little nervous when she went to leave, but we still thinking of nothing of it. She leaves, she comes back in. She comes in my room. She asks me, did you use my car? I believe that's what she had asked me. I believe she came in my room and asked me, like, did you use my car? And of course I'm like, bro, what? Did I use your car? Mommy, do you hear yourself? Why would I use your car? That don't even sound like me, mommy. Like, can we be realistic right now? Can we be, y'all, when I tell y'all I am shitting in my fucking boots, bro, y'all, I'm like, my stomach is twisted, my head, y'all, I don't know. And obviously my mom being a mom, she knows when I'm lying. So I told her, nah, mommy, I ain't use your car. She goes, okay, cool. You ain't use my car? All right, cool. Why would you lie to me? You feel me? So then, the reason why I said my mom knew I was lying, because I just felt like after she asked me the question, she goes in the living room, and then she gets on the phone. I don't remember who she got on the phone with. It was either a relative or one of her friends. She got on the phone with somebody, and it's like it was like she was intentionally speaking loud for me to hear her conversation on the phone. She's in the living room. She's on her phone. She's telling them, yeah, I think someone was using my car. Something happened to my car. Mind y'all, my mom, she pays attention to little details. Like, she knows when stuff is out of place. She knows when something isn't in a right order. Like, she knows everything. She's like a freaking witch psychic. So basically, I guess the dude who had parked the car for us, I guess the parking spot, the way he parked it, it was a little further from the curb, and I guess she remembered parking her car a little closer to the curb. And then also the scratch, she's seen the scratch. So she's on the phone, she's like, yo, da-da-da-da, my freaking car, something happened to my car, I got a scratch on my car is parked weird, da-da-da. And then she freaking starts talking to her on the phone, talking about, I don't know what you think I should do. Should I make a police report? Should I have the freaking cops let me see the cameras on the street so I could see who was driving my car? And y'all, like I said, it's like she was intentionally speaking loud for me to hear her. So I'm in my room. We're both in my room. Me and my boyfriend at the time, we're both in my room. We're looking at each other. I'm more so panicking because it's like, bro, that's my mom. If anything, I'm gonna get it. I'm panicking. I'm like, bro, what should we do? Da, 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 da. I'm freaking scared. I'm about to freaking cry. Yo, I don't know what to do. Like, I didn't know what to do. So we're both just panicking. And then he's like, bro, we should just tell her. As soon as she started bringing up the police and looking at cameras, bro, we're like, yo, he goes, yo, you should just tell her. I'm I'm like, tell her. Me tell. You can tell her. You can tell her, bro. Because it's like, that's my mom's. Like I said, I'm going to get it more than you are. That's my mom's. So he brings the idea, just tell her. And I'm just like, yeah, nigga, you tell her. Tell her. So I start low-key just freaking, I try to just bribe him. I'm like, yo, just tell her. Da, 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 da. You're not gonna really get in trouble. I'm gonna be the one who's gonna get more so in trouble. Just tell her. Just tell her. And then he finally tells her, but it took him like, honestly, like 10 to 15 minutes to get the courage to freaking tell my mom. Because when my mom's mad, she's intimidating. Like, I wasn't gonna do it for sure. So he had to build the courage to go handle that. So anyways, he gets the courage to go tell my mom. And honestly, he did his little one too. He was real calm, cool, collective about it. Yo, yeah, we took the car. My fault. Apologies. Da da da. Whoop de whoop de whoop. Da da da. And honestly, I feel like I low-key overreacted. Well, I did honestly overreact because my mom, she was mad, but she wasn't as mad as I thought she was gonna be mad. Like she was way cooler than I thought she was gonna be. But my mom's really the type of mom where it's like she just wants you to be truthful with her. Like if you're honest with her, the consequences will be less worse than you lying. But she was still like, I expected her to go ham on me. Like, I just took your car. You got a scratch on your car. I'm thinking of freaking worse. But she was real cool about it. And that was crazy. That was really crazy, y'all. That was crazy. And I think she even had to talk to me or whatever. She was like, da da da, I don't be taking my car. So, you know how parents be. She had a little talk to me or whatever. But y'all, oh my God. Did I ever take her car again? No. I was, never again. No. But y'all, I don't know. It was fun. It was fun. It was fun. The night was young. It was nothing but space and opportunity. It was, hey, I don't regret nothing. I don't regret a goddamn thing. It was fun though. That was a good story time. What y'all think? That was a real good story time. Comment down below and tell me what y'all think. But yeah, y'all, that's really it for today's story time. That was the time I took my mom's car on a joyride. And that's how it went. That's how it went. Honestly, I don't regret anything in life. It was an experience. It was a nice experience. Besides the fact that I was like petrified for my life, it was a good experience. Mommy, if you see this, now you know the full details on what happened when we, took a car on a joyride. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I hope you guys liked today's video. I hope you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, turn that post notification bell, because like I always say, why would you not want to be notified every time your girl posts? Without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.